Yes, indeed, this is Professor David Steinberg of the SteinbergFiles.com. Now, let's say there was a place you could go to get free food, free housing, free money to spend however you like, we'll call it welfare, free medical care, free Obama phones, and the list goes on and on. And what if you didn't have any of these things? You would go to that place, wouldn't you? President Obama reportedly is planning to offer executive amnesty to millions of illegal aliens, people who came to this country illegally and stayed here illegally. He's reportedly planning to offer them this amnesty so they can get all these free things. What effect do you think that's going to have on people in all of the third world hellholes all around the world who don't have these things? Let's ask somebody who actually deals with illegal immigration, not President Obama, who deals with the golf course on a weekly basis, but rather, let's ask some sheriffs from around the country. Arizona Sheriff Paul Babet. What does he say about this? We already have our hands full, he says, because the border is not secure. Imagine what the situation will look like when the president gives executive amnesty to all those already here. It would unleash a tidal wave, repeat, a tidal wave of illegal border crossings overwhelming law enforcement. It will be open season for the cartels. He means, of course, the Mexican drug cartels who, thanks to our wide open southern border, have already invaded the country. Well, let's go on up to a blue state, Maryland, I should say. Frederick County, Maryland, as a matter of fact. What does Sheriff Chuck Jenkins say on the issue? In my opinion, based on what I've seen, every county in America will become a border county. Ooh, that sounds good. What we're going to see from the president's actions is not only the cost of health care, social programs, and education, but the increase in criminals coming into our country. Well, who wouldn't want that? Moving right along, Sheriff Sandpage, North Carolina. Human trafficking, drug trafficking, and criminal activity are coming through our borders, but not staying near our borders. It's getting into every part of the United States. This is a public safety issue. A terrorist or any other kind of criminal may cross our borders. We just don't know who is coming across exactly. That, of course, is what's going to happen. If there's an executive amnesty, what it sends out is it's the white flag. It's the white flag or the green flag, if you like, to every other person living in every third world hellhole. And unfortunately, there are millions and millions and millions and hundreds of millions, if not billions of them. And the message it sends is, as long as you get 2 feet on American soil, you can stay. Not only can you stay, you can get everything for free. So we know what effect that's going to have. It's going to bring millions and millions of more people into America. Poor people, people who cannot take care of themselves, people who will immediately go on to the payrolls of our social service networks and bankrupt the system. Why would anyone do this? Why would a president want to do this? Keep in mind, Barack Obama is and always has been a radical community organizer. He doesn't like this country. He's said it over and over again. His wife has said it over and over again. He wants to transform America. Not transform in a positive sense. He hates the fact that America has been the greatest country on the face of the earth. What a strange person to elect as president. Only in America, and only the Democratic Party, I might add, would someone who hates America become the presidential candidate. So what effect this is going to have is going to be to turn every American city into a giant, teeming slum, filled with drugs, riddled with crime, run by the vicious, brutal Mexican drug cartels. That's what's coming. I encourage you, I implore you, go on to YouTube. Take a look at what Guatemala City looks like. Take a look at Ciudad Juarez, the murder capital of the world. That's what's coming here. That's what Barack Obama wants to bring to this country. And if we don't stop this madness called executive amnesty, that is what we are going to have, one great, big, giant, festering slum. This is Professor David Steinberg.